Greetings, my friend. Have you ever had a moment where you knew something needs to change and it needs to change now? Maybe you were exhausted, maybe you were overwhelmed, maybe there was a pattern that you needed to break, maybe the stress in your life has built and built and built, and it's simply too much. Perhaps you are sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. I think many of us have had that moment. And the good news is that that moment leads to a decision. That moment leads to a change. And that's why you're here. That decision to change, that decision to try something new, that decision that maybe something different is possible is going to help you to springboard into a better life. And so tonight really isn't about essential oils. It's about discovering tools that can help you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, in your relationships, and so much more. They have helped me and thousands of others to create meaningful change and transformation so that we can be the best version of ourselves. And my friend, that is exactly what I want for you. I want you to have the changes that you want in your physical body and in your life and world so that you can live with more joy, with more peace, with more love, with more happiness, and that you can move forward into all of those dreams, wishes, and desires that you would like to fulfill. So tonight, I don't want you to try to memorize everything. I do want you to listen for the one thing that you can choose to do differently because one small insight can make a huge shift. Now, as we go through all of this information, I want you to think about the one area that you would most like to transform. Is it your sleep? Is it your digestion? Is it your energy? Is it your skin, your hair, your nails? Is it the stress in your life? Whatever that area is, please listen up. I assure you, doTERRA has tools that can help. And if you don't hear something that can help, please reach out to me. I assure you, we can help you to find solutions to the challenges you have been facing. So here we go. This is our introduction to oils. Before we begin, my name is Jen. I am a wife, a mom, a professional educator, a personal trainer, and I am here to help you to be the best version of yourself. I've been teaching about essential oils for about 14 years now, and I have come to love them. The reason is because when I used them physically for the very first time, I saw and felt a result and a difference. And at that point in my life, I had spent 15 years searching the shelves, searching the magazines, searching the books for solutions, and I had never found anything that worked. And so when I found doTERRA and I put those oils on and they worked, I go, oh my goodness, I have a solution. And since then, the oils have been my solution each and every time. You can see the books on the shelf behind me. Each and every time I had a challenge, I would go to my books. I would look up that challenge and I would find a solution. Then I would go to my oils. I would take that oil, I would use it as it suggested, and I felt better. And it worked fast. That's why I love essential oils. Now, I'd love to tell you all the amazing stories, and I'm not going to be able to do that. I do also want to say I used the oils physically for about 3 years, and then someone introduced me to using oils for emotions. When I started using oils for both physical and emotional purposes, my life transformed completely. And I found that everything in my life and world got better. I felt more joy. I felt more peace. My relationships got better. My home life got better. My work life got better because emotional resilience and emotional intelligence are two huge tools that will help you as we move through life. Because life can be stressful and we can't control the things around us, but we can control the thoughts within us and we can control how we respond to each and every situation. And we always have a choice. Essential oils have been so helpful for me to help me to find peace, calm, and grounding so I can respond to life instead of reacting. So now, let's dive in. Just a moment here. So this is informed self-care with essential oils. What are essential oils? Essential oils are natural aromatic compound found in the seed, bark, stem, root, and other parts of plants. They're highly concentrated, 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. In the case of peppermint, 1 drop of peppermint oil is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. I love peppermint, so it helps to promote a healthy respiratory function. I use it on the back of my neck when I have a headache, when I need to wake up. I also use it around my belly button or in my water when my digestion's a little bit off, and it even repels bugs naturally. So I do know several of my clients who have sprayed it at the door to keep the pest out of their rooms and homes. I also have some friends who use it in their garden. Now, if you take a peek at that little picture there, you can see the sacs on the outside of the plant. Those are the oil sacs. The oil of the plant is what helps to keep the plant healthy and free from disease. Similarly, it can help to keep you physically and emotionally in optimal health. So, when you're using essential oils, please remember you only need a very small amount and you often get a big result. Now, why are essential oils effective? They are effective because they work at the cellular level to address the problem instead of just masking the symptom. They have a unique chemical structure that allows them to pass through the skin and the cell membrane for an immediate effect. So if you take a picture, if you take a look at the picture of that cell, on the outside you will see that there is an oily membrane. Now, if you take your brain back to science class, you will remember that oil and water do not mix. When you go to the doctor for a physical health concern, oftentimes they will um, be able to give you a water-based medication. Okay. Now, if you'll notice that picture of the cell, there are two different types of threats. There is a threat that resides on the inside of the cell, and there's a threat that resides on the outside of the cell. The doctor's water-based medication can be helpful for those threats that are on the outside of the cell. But if you remember what I said about that cell membrane, that is an oily cell membrane. And so what that means is that a water-based medication can't get inside the cell. Now, the good news is essential oils are oil. Oil and oil do mix, so that essential oil can get into the cell. It can be effective against threats that are on the inside of the cell. Now, right next to all those words, you will see one of my absolute favorite oils. This is tea tree. On the physical level, it is cleansing and rejuvenating for the skin. I have some teenagers who use that on their face so that they have beautiful skin. It also purifies and freshens the air. It's a fabulous cleaner. It is oftentimes in my spray bottle to help to spray my counters. It is incredibly soothing to irritated skin, so we so often use this if we have had an owie. Tea tree physically is one of the most versatile oils, but emotionally, it is also incredibly helpful at relieving stress and overwhelm because tea tree helps you to release all of your thoughts to all of your cares, your worries, and concerns so that you can recenter yourself and focus on what you need to do right now in the moment. So, essential oils are very effective because they do work at the cellular level. While I'm here, I do want to say there are some oils that contain sesquiterpenes. Sesquiterpenes are constituents of an essential oil that can pass the blood-brain barrier. That's important because if anyone has a challenge that resides within the brain or the nervous system, essential oils that have sesquiterpenes can be effective because they can pass the blood-brain barrier. Now, how to use essential oils? There are three different ways to use essential oils. You can use them aromatically. You would put them into a diffuser or you would put a drop on your hands, cup your hands, rub your hands together, cup your hands over your nose and mouth, and deeply inhale until you feel your body go and you'll feel yourself shift into relaxation. You will feel better fast. The reason I love oils is it is so challenging to deny that they work. When you smell a rose, you instantly feel better. When you peel an orange, you feel better. Those aromatic compounds go straight to your amygdala, the seat of your emotions, and they help to get your body back into a relaxed state. So, aromatically is incredibly great for your emotions, also systemically for your entire body. Topically, you can use these on a localized area. You will want to use a carrier oil. For adults, I recommend 1 teaspoon of carrier oil, 1 to 2 drops of essential oil. For kiddos and the elderly or anyone with sensitive skin, I recommend 1 tablespoon of oil and 1 to 2 drops of essential oil. When you use the carrier oil, it doesn't make the oil less effective. It actually makes it more effective because your body is able to absorb it better and it goes over a larger surface area. Now, internal is specific to doTERRA. Our essential oils are certified pure therapeutic grade. So, be sure to only use doTERRA oils. The other great thing about doTERRA oils is you will know that you can use an oil internally because when you flip it over onto the back of the bottle, you will see supplement facts on the label. Okay. You can also turn that bottle over onto the bottom. There's a number on the bottom. You can go to source2u.com, type in that number, and that will allow you to see all of the purity and potency tests that were run on that oil so that you can rest assured that you are doing something good for your body. Now, how to support the different body systems. Remember back when I asked you to think about where you most wanted to see change, transformation, and results in your life? All right, well, tune in to hear your solution. If you are looking for solutions for your emotions, I would highly recommend Adaptive. It is phenomenal for excessive worry thoughts or excessive sadness thoughts. It's also incredibly great to complement your work and study routines. So those of you who are seeking more focus, this will help you to focus. Those of you who are seeking more peace, this will help you to adapt to any of the circumstances of life, to have that flexibility of mind so that you feel peaceful, calm, and grounded and can respond with responsibility with a good choice. For my friends who are struggling with sleep, my heart goes out to you because sleep is of such utmost importance. Now, we do have an entire adaptive system, and we do have an entire serenity system. So if you are wanting to learn more about your emotions, be sure to check out the adaptive class. If you are wanting to learn more about sleep, be sure to check out the sleep class, which is coming soon. So, the oil that I would recommend for sleep is Serenity Now. This supports your sleep quality and your quantity. It also supports your glucose metabolism and the way your cells function. Now, all of that translates into when you wake up the next morning, you are going to feel like you had a fabulous night sleep. You're going to feel well rested. And it's really not about the amount of hours of sleep that you get. It's about the quality of restoration that you feel the next day and how you move through the day. So I like to take Serenity, put it on the bottoms of the feet, put it on the diffuser. The Serenity soft gels are phenomenal at helping to promote high sleep quality so that you get the correct quantity of sleep. Now, on the digestive level, I have seen so many people who have chronic digestive concerns who have experienced great relief with digestion. This supports healthy digestion. It soothes the occasional upset stomach. You can put it around your belly button. Or you can put it in your water. You can take this one internally. For my friends who have challenges after they eat with challenges in this area, you can apply that directly to the area with your coconut oil. So Digestin has been such a relief for many of my friends who have digestive issues. I will say for me personally, this oil has been most supportive when our family has had to deal with the stomach bug and or as I was going through my pregnancies. I could always rely on Digestin to help me to feel better fast, oftentimes within about 2 minutes. It is fabulous. Respiratory, I so love Breathe. And anytime our family is exposed to one of those winter challenges that's going around, we get Breathe and or On Guard going in the diffuser. Breathe helps to open up the airways and promote easy breathing. For those of us who have a tendency toward worry thoughts, Breathe on the Chest can also help to soothe those worried thoughts and feelings. For those of us who have trouble sleeping when our respiratory systems are challenged by maybe seasonal threats or by the occasional cough or cold, then Breathe can help us to have optimal open airways. And as a mom, I so love this oil because when littles are small, there is no over the counter or prescribed item that is helpful in helping them to have clear breathing. But I can get the diffuser going in their room and I can put a little bit of Breathe on my chest and I can snuggle them close. And I can put that Breathe on the bottoms of their feet and then zip up their little nightie and put a drop of Breathe on their little nightie. And then I hold them and cuddle them close, and the look of relief on their little face is huge. Those little ones have experienced so much benefit when their airways are open after they've been clogged. You can see the relief on their face. And I will say that is so empowering as a mom to actually have something that helps. My friends who are dealing with pain, please know there is an entire class on pain because I do take a deep dive into this. Now, most of us have the occasional ache and pain, especially if we are avid exercisers, and Deep Blue is supportive of the joints and muscles. Personally, I will not use anything else. You can see pictured there the oil. The oil goes directly to the source of the problem. So if I have tennis elbow, I'm going to apply the oil right here at the elbow. I'm going to apply the rub over the entire surface area of the arm. The oil I have found to be very, very penetrating. So it is going to go in to address the challenge. The rub is more longer lasting and it goes over a wider surface area. So every time I sweat, I feel that oil has been activated and is still working. It's fabulous. On Guard is our immune support, and since I work in an area where there are a lot of children, anytime I hear or see anybody with a sniffle or a cough, I will pull out my On Guard and I will either take a drop internally or I will put it on my hands, rub my hands together and inhale. Oftentimes, I will get my diffuser going so that I know that the air in the room around me is as pure and free from germs as possible. On Guard helps to support your healthy immune system. So it helps your body to effectively be strong against any threats that might be in the area. Now, I also love that it has clove and cinnamon, which are the two most powerful antioxidants. And I can use it in a spray bottle to help to clean the surfaces so that not only the air is clean, not only is my immune system stronger, but the surfaces are clean. For my friends who have hormonal challenges, Clary Calm has been amazing. Just roll it on your low belly and on your low back to help you on a daily basis, and it helps to soothe out all of the bumps within the monthly cycle so that it is helpful for all of the weeks of the year, but especially the week that is very challenging. I will also say if you will combine the deep blue with the Clary Calm during that week, that is a very helpful combination for relief and relaxation. Now, I absolutely love the Meta Power line. It is phenomenal for metabolism. If you have not seen the class on Meta Power and an optimal metabolism, please check out those classes to learn more. Now, the Meta Power collagen helps to promote collagen production. It helps you to have healthy hair, skin, and nails, as well as proteins are part of every single building block of your body. So, using this collagen helps you to be healthier from the inside out. If you are looking to feel younger longer, MetaPower is your ticket. Now, the MetaPower oil is phenomenal for supporting an optimal metabolism. And I've heard a lot of people complaining, oh, my metabolism is so less than ideal. All right, well, MetaPower can help you to make it more ideal. It can help you to detox those things that are no longer serving you, both on a physical and an emotional level. It can help you to have a healthy appetite. It can help you to have a healthy metabolism, which leads to more energy and vitality. I find it also helps to reduce the adipose fat cells when it is ingested. It helps to curb hunger cravings and promote more mindful eating. And so all of these are good tips. The translation is when I keep MetaPower in my water and I drink my MetaPower, I know I'm doing something good for myself. My body and my cells feel healthier almost instantly. It's fabulous. Now, why use doTERRA oils? I spoke to this fact a little bit earlier, but I want to take a deep dive into why now. So, doTERRA oils are pure, they are powerful, and they are exclusive. Our oils are certified pure tested grade, which is a strict standard where we perform 54 different tests to make sure that each bottle is pure and powerful. Again, you can go to Source to You, look at the number on the bottom of the bottle, enter that, and see those tests that were run. I love the integrity that that shows about doTERRA. They will be glad to show you that their oils are amazingly pure. Now, our oils are also very powerful. When we go to source an oil, we go wherever that oil is sourced natively. So, lavender is from France, peppermint is from Washington State. Um, Lemon, I believe, is from Italy. Frankincense, I believe, is from Somalia and Oman, because wherever an oil is grown natively is where it has the highest amount of healing components. Now, when we go into source an oil, we are not only looking for the highest quality oil, but we are looking for a community where we can do the most good. And we go in and oftentimes pay our growers a higher price. Oftentimes we will say, what is it that you need? Do you need hospitals? Do you need schools? Do you need homes? And we go in and we improve their community. As such, the growers have a powerful love for us and for their plant, and that is infused in every plant making doTERRA oils, especially powerful since they are infused with the frequency of love. Now, doTERRA also ensures that these oils grow under the proper climate, soil quality, and that they have ethical growing practices so that the oil is effective and that the um, trees and the community will continue to improve while this oil meets our CPTG standards of quality. Now, our oils are also exclusive, meaning that you get a product that is unique for you. On the left side here, you will see frankincense. Frankincense supports healthy cellular and immune function. It helps to reduce the appearance of skin imperfections, and as the king of oils, when in doubt, use frankincense. I would be doing you a disservice if I did not tell you about our essential oil infused foundational health program. Now, for me, I actually started with a lifelong vitality because they did not have this when I started using the foundational health program. They do still have the lifelong vitality, which is 3 bottles that contain the same ingredients without the greens mix. So they do have a formula without the greens mix, but the foundational health program, apologies for that. Just 1 second. Here we go. I'm going to try to widen this here. Beautiful. Okay. So let's resume. When I started with the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Program, the Foundational Health Program, I instantly felt more energy, more mental clarity. One thing I noticed right away is I had had a skin challenge my entire life and it went away. And I go, oh my goodness, this is phenomenal. I actually have beautiful skin. I've never had this. doTERRA Lifelong Vitality came to me at a time where I was recovering from a pregnancy with twins. And so it really helped to restore my body and give my body everything it needed. Essential oil infused vitamins have been phenomenal for me. These are whole food vitamins, and I am a person who tries to eat well on a regular basis. But we all know that that's not always possible. And these make up the gap between what you do eat and what you should eat. If we are experiencing any type of physical health concern, and even if we're not, this is the foundation. And what I have found is if we have a strong foundation of vitamins and minerals and greens and omegas and a strong digestive system, then everything else in our life, our world, and our body works really well. So this is our VMG. It is our greens mix, which has essential oils in it, plus all of the vitamins and minerals that you need on a regular basis. It will support your body systems. This is our Z Omega. It is a premium blend of omega fatty acids from wild fish caught off the coast of Norway, giving you a clean, pure, traceable fish oil. It also has wild orange essential oil. These are very helpful for your brain, for your heart, for your eyes, for your health, for your metabolism, for your muscles, for your immune system. And doTERRA PB Restore is a unique formulation of pre and probiotics designed to enter your system at the optimal time to promote optimal microbiome health and wellness. So these will help you to have a healthy gut. And I will say, if you have a healthy gut, then all of your other systems, including your brain, will be healthy. So I highly recommend this. The other thing I love is that when you get them on our reward program, you will find that you also get the other supplements at a discount. And if you're purchasing your vitamins on a consistent basis, and you purchase them prior to the 15th of the month, doTERRA is going to send you a free oil. So that is pretty amazing. They also give you points for free oils on the loyalty rewards program, which means if you get your vitamins, you often get your oils for free or at a very low cost. Now, I know some of you have heard and have found solutions. If you have found solutions, that's fabulous. Give me just a second, and I'm going to tell you how you can get those. I do want to say, if you have been touched by this material and you know that you need a change in your life and you know that you want to help others find solutions to health challenges and create meaningful change and transformation in their life, we are looking for you. We are looking for positive, ambitious, fun, self-motivated individuals who thrive when helping others. So we do have part-time and full-time positions available. If you are seeking an additional form of income and feel a strong pull to help others, this could be a good fit for you. Please reach out to me at feelgoodagain with jen@yahoo.com, and I will be happy to help you out with that. Now, for those of you who are ready to explore your purchasing options, I'm going to go ahead and give you a peek into your purchasing options. So you can get a doTERRA wholesale membership, which means you get the exact same price on the oils that I do. And the benefits are you get a 25% discount. If you order on our loyalty rewards program, you can get an additional 10 to 30% back. And if your order is over 100 PV or more, you get free shipping. I will also say there are frequently gifts with your purchase. So I know right now with a 200 PV, there is a gift with purchase. With your initial order, there is a gift with purchase. I love being surprised by the free gifts that doTERRA gives me when I sign up and on a monthly basis. They do give a free oil of the month if you place your loyalty reward order prior to the 15th of the month and it is at a certain PV level. So I love all the free oils that doTERRA gives me. Now, if you're looking to get started, please send me an email, feelgoodagain with jen@yahoo.com, and say, hey, Jen, I watched your intro class. These are the challenges that I have. How can I get started? And I can send you a link or we can hop on the phone together and we can go over your health challenges. Make sure that we have a plan that is good for you. There is no membership fee. There's no monthly purchase requirements. You get the same discount that everybody else gets and savings, rewards, and a healthier you. My friends, I do so want you to be healthier. So now let's stop and think. What was that one challenge that you identified at the beginning of the class? Did you hear a solution for your challenge? Excellent. Now I want you to out a piece of paper. It can be a post-it note, whatever you have, and write down one change that you are going to make as a result of our time together today. Beautiful. Now, I want you to remember just one thing. The oils themselves are not the miracle. Your body is the miracle. And when you give your body what it needs, your body can restore itself. So, no single oil is going to change your life. But small, repeated, daily choices will have a significant impact on the trajectory of your life. My friends, I just want to say it plainly. Essential oils can change your life, and they will change your life if you will let them. So, I want you to know that you don't have to learn everything at once. I do want you to know that healing is possible. There are solutions. There are possibilities. Things can get better. It doesn't always have to be this way. So, if something that you heard resonated with you, don't stop. I want you to do that one thing that you wrote down on your paper. And now that you have your one step, you can move forward. You can take that step. And the good news is you don't have to do it alone. We have a community. So please find me on Facebook at Emotion Energy and Essential Oils. I have dropped all the links to connect with my community in the description. There are more classes where you can learn. Reach out to me. Feel good again with Jen and say, hey, I've got some questions. I'd love to schedule a wellness consult because I'd love to help you. So, I'd love to support you on this journey. I'd love to help you find the right tools that are best for you. Thank you so much for spending your time together today. Remember, you don't have to change everything at once. You only have to make one small shift, and that one small shift can make a huge difference. Thank you so much. I hope you feel good today. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.